princess asked me, what item would you put into a Mario Kart game? Oh, Mario Kart, where everyone plays nice until they don't. How about a little laughing gas bomb? When it explodes, everyone within range enters a side-splitting hysterics, losing control for a few precious moments. It's all fun and games until you're careening off Rainbow Road. Ha ha ha!
Good morning. Hello, everybody. Oh, ads are still in progress. Dang it. I'm wondering if maybe it's anxiety that makes me feel weird during this. Which is weird, because, is this supposed to be anxiety? I don't understand why this would be anxiety. Why would this be anxiety? I feel like I shouldn't be anxious, but am I anxious? Am I anxious for this? I don't know why I would be anxious. Let's take like a nice, couple minutes before we actually start doing something, and let's calm our nerves a little bit. Let's take some deep breaths, chat. Okay, hang on. We're gonna come over here. Hello. Hi. You know what? Let's do this together, chat. Let's do this together. Actually, I have to put my little sign up on my door saying that I'm live and don't bother me. So give me a second. Okay, let's try to okay, so I've had breakfast, I've got water here, I've taken some Excedrin to try and deal with any problems. You know what, let's take some deep breaths. Chat, we're gonna take some deep breaths together, okay? That's what we're gonna do. I don't know why I'm actually nervous. I really feel like I shouldn't be. I've put a lot of work into this. I've done the best I can. I have made lots and lots of really great sort of cool trailers for all of our things. Let's see. What else? I don't know. What else? What am I thinking about right now? Oh, I'm like Turbo Streamer Brain, chat. I'm Turbo Streamer Brain. How are you guys doing today, by the way? I hope you guys are doing well. Why am I feeling so nervous? I'm feeling like really nervous right now for some reason. I don't know why. You know what? I'm gonna go grab something real quick, okay? I'm gonna go grab something real quick, and then I'll be right back, okay, chat? Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. I come back and Floof has activated the maid outfit. I guess we're gonna be going through the forest in a maid outfit. You know, chat, you know. Now that I think about it, check this out. There's actually kind of a maid outfit we can have. Well, I don't like that. I'm gonna make a maid outfit in game. We're gonna do that. Oh, I'm actually like so into this right now. You guys have no idea. Yeah, we have a maid outfit in game. How about that? You did the maid outfit on the VTuber, now we got the maid outfit in the game. You get that one for free. We're doing this for charity. We're going all out, chat. Okay. Before we fully get started, I'm gonna I'm gonna eat cheese sticks right now. Maybe that'll help me feel better. Maybe that'll help me calm down. I'm like shaking. Oh my god, now I have boobs. You know what? Yeah. World Wildlife Federation? World Wildlife Fund? We have boobs here today. Please don't be upset, World Wildlife Fund. Yeah, this is, now I have a maid outfit. I'm sorry. I'm like so unprofessional right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It's like I feel strange. Like physically I feel strange. And I don't know why it's happening when I'm streaming. Because before I actually felt perfectly fine. But like now I don't feel fine. Is this what it's like to be nervous? Is this what it is? Am I like nervous right now? I'm trying to be as casual as I can about this stream today. Because like legitimately I really do want to actually like go around and do this stuff, you know? We're in the Scarlet Forest now, yeah? This is what I want to this is what I want to talk about, yeah? There's a lot of cool stuff here. By the way, this is actually one of the coolest environments of the game, in my opinion.
A little gathering goes a long way.
That's right. Let's see. I legitimately wonder what's going on. What are some things you guys do when you're anxious? By the way, what are some things you guys do? I actually really like occasionally like watching YouTube videos for animals. Hi Carrie, how you doing? I have boobs and a maid outfit. Thanks to Floof Potato. And I decided that in game we should have like a maid outfit, which we kind of have, but you know, it is what it is. You know, actually, we have a lot of other things we could try out for making this maid outfit look really cool. You know, we have this. This actually looks really nice. Doesn't it, Chad? Doesn't this look so nice? Look at this. This looks so much better for a maid outfit. You finally upgraded. Wait, you upgraded what? What did you upgrade? Oh, look at how cute this is. Oh, your PC? You normally cuddle up with Lilith when you're feeling anxious? I kind of wish my cat was in here, actually. I really do, but I don't know where she is. She doesn't want to really be in here because my window's open, but my window's open because it's too hot if I have it closed, you know? My window would be like it would be way too hot if my window was open. I actually kind of like this better. I kind of like this headpiece better. I'm not exactly a fan of... Hang on, we're gonna go back to the Lollabarina stuff here. Actually, this looks kind of cute. I like this. Legit, this actually looks kind of cute. I'm down. I'm actually very down for this. You have 16 gigs DDR3 RAM, but an iPhone. Not only. Oh, your PC. You used to have. Oh my god, that is okay. You had a turbo old PC, and now you have like a kind of old PC. But you know what? As long as it's an upgrade and you're happy with it, I'm happy for you. This is shaky. Like, it's so weird because I feel like I've not been anxious before like this. Maybe, okay, so let me be clear. You were gaming on a Quashel? That, yeah, like an actual Quashel. Holy shit. So let me be clear about some stuff. I have stopped taking a lot of my normal mental health medication, and the reason is because I can't get any of it. Like, do I still have some? Yeah. But I've been kind of on the weaning process of getting off of it. So it is possible my body is just struggling with handling anxiety because I've not been on it. I've not been on like a lot of my medication. But like I'm not on that medication because eventually I'm going to not be on it anyway. You know what I mean? So I've been like trying to wean off of it, but I guess this is sort of a thing that happens as you're weaning off of it. But you know, it is what it is. We're doing our best. But you know, animals are very cool, chat. Animals are super cool. And the World Wildlife Fund actually helps with a lot of really wonderful conservation, just so you guys know. Which is the charity we are raising money for today. And subsequent days. They help a lot with wonderful animal conservation. I want to open this pack of cheese before I go and check some stuff, because I have a little fact sheet. Never when you try to get off meds. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Life be life. Look at actually how pretty everything is right now. Look at this. Look at these pretty butterflies. Can I catch them? The myriads. Butterflies. They're butterflies. Look at that. Wow. But look at like all these trees. What's really cool is we're in this kind of like shallow, like swampy area, but what's cool is like it's so colorful. Which is honestly something that a lot of people kind of don't get about swamps, is they think they're like kind of old, grimy, they look weird. Look at that. That's my favorite little small endemic animal, is the guy jost, because it's a crocodilian, and I love crocodilians. Crocodilians are so cool. I love the crocodilians. They're really neat. You know, if you follow them around, you actually get to see them hunt, which is very cool. A lot of times you see them sleeping, but you can actually like see them hunt other animals, which is so cool. Yeah, if you notice here, we found a spider web just now. Ooh, what is this spider here? A Vapronid. Ooh, that's a new kind of thing. I actually have not seen those before. Why don't we take a look at that? Vapronid. Here we go. Vaprinids. Master weavers that use webs to ensnare their prey. You will often see butterflies and other insects caught in their webs, which is as big as a person and is equipped with an escape route for the vaprinid in case predators approach. The silk used in the web is extremely sturdy and comes in handy if you need to make pitfall traps to ensnare a few monsters of your own. Ooh, neato. Lucky us. Ooh, I'm actually starting to feel better already. Yeah, here we go. Turns out, chat, the thing that saved me and that is helping my anxiety is cheese. Turns out, cheese can help anxiety. At least for me. Cheese. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's so cool. I love him. Look at this little man. Oh, he's going to sleep. Look at him. He's so cute. They're so cool, chat. Look at these guys. Like, can you imagine how hard it must have been to make a game that, like, has such, like, a living, breathing world? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, we have this cool living, breathing world, and it's like, it has stuff that happens in it, but, like, this is a full-blown ecosystem, chat. This is a full-blown ecosystem. Throws cheese at gravy. God, I would love some cheese. I mean, I just ate cheese, but I love cheese. It's so good. Look at this little guy. This is a vigor mantle bug.
The little gathering goes a long
Ooh,
way.
look at that. It's actually got these cool little things that make it look like it has giant eyes. You see that? Look at that. It looks like it has giant eyes. I wonder if there's a reason for that. Throw something. Why does throw something not work? I don't understand why that stuff doesn't work. Or did it work? And I'm just silly? Did it work or did it not work? I'm confused. Is the throw redeem broken? It's very well might be. It very well might be. I don't know why it would be broken, but it is possible that it's broken. Trigger manager. Let me re-authenticate Twitch on this. Success. I can close the window. Okay. Let me try something. We're gonna find this out, chat. Ah! Ow. Okay, well, there's the many things. What's the one thing? What's the one piece? Yeah, what's the one piece? The one piece! The one piece is real! What's the throw one thing? Hey, okay. It looks like it works now. I just re-authenticated Twitch. Okay, chat. It looks like everything is fine. So you can now successfully throw things at me again. I know is the greatest thing you guys have ever wanted. It's actually starting to get evening right now. As we're going through here, you're gonna notice we see these red webs here. Very foreboding indeed. This is the lair of the exotic predator known as the Lollabarina. Let's go take a look at the Lollabarina, chat.
Wow, what a view!
That's right, Luna. You know it exactly. What's particularly interesting is I think this is actually a tempered Lollabarina. We'll take a look and see if we can find any scars on this. But it does have that kind of tempered sheen. If you look here, this is the domain of the Lollabarina. These red webs in this, like, very interesting kind of pattern. When you fight this guy, it'll actually ooh, hang on, we have white Lalabarina hairs. Investigate. Ooh, we got some more. Oh, these are florets. The red florets actually have a bit of a paralytic toxin on them that can paralyze you, and that's not fun. That's how it gets you. If you notice, it looks like it's primarily like white, but its abdomen actually can expand into this kind of like rose-looking thing that will have a bunch of those little florets that will that it can use, that it can like actually spray out and paralyze you with. It's quite a scary monster when you think about it, you know. It's quite a scary monster, but it's also quite a beautiful monster. It moves like a dancer. Very different from most other arachnid monsters. You know? It's a very interesting, very, very interesting monster indeed. You know, maybe if we follow it into the night, we can catch it hunting. Let's see if we can catch it hunting if we follow it into the night. So it's actually kind of interesting that a lot of people don't know is that the monsters in this game will actually hunt stuff. Like, they don't just like walk around and do nothing. They will actually go and do things. So it's very interesting to kind of like see what these monsters will do. This one's kind of walking around. Oh, I really hope it doesn't spot us. If it spots us, we might be in a little bit of trouble. So we got to be very careful. We must be quite careful, chat. Ooh, I'm feeling so much better now, chat. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling so much better. Ooh. Keeping itself nice and clean. There's a Gaijos here. I wonder if maybe perhaps it'll hunt the Gaijos. I'm looking in the back here. It looks like a second Lalabarina has showed up. This one looks like it might actually be a little bigger. We got this tempered one here, and then we got this other one here. Only ever so slightly bigger. What happens when two Lalabarina actually see each other, I wonder?
Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill.
Now, will they try to, like, fight each other for the territory, or are they gonna, like, work together? You never really know. But what I do know, chat, what I do know is, I think it might actually be time for us to make some food. Up. You know what I just found out? Apparently, you can pull out the barbecue grill and you can rest. That's very cool. I think you can only do that when you're solo. Alright. It looks like they are not really, like, too worried about each other. They seem to just kind of be tolerating each other's presence. They aren't trying to fight each other. So, you know, it seems like this particular monster is actually very, very focused more on, like, its own, like, it's gonna try and,
I can't help but want to touch them, but I'll refrain.
Okay, Alma, you know what? I'm happy that you love the cat, but we are talking about spooters. It seems like the Lalabarina are much more focused on, like, going out and hunting and eating, and they aren't really worried too much about their own, like, specific territory. You know, they feel very secure in their own territory, in their own like territory feelings. They don't like try to fight others. You know, I think they only fight for their own self-defense. They don't really try to fight other Lollabarina for territory. It's not like some other monsters. There are some other monsters here that if they run into another of their kind, they'll just straight up fight each other. You know? It's kind of crazy. Ooh. Is it stalking? It looks like it might be stalking. What's it doing? Is it drinking? Oh, this is so interesting. What's this little guy doing? What's it doing? Is he drinking? Oh, look at that. Oh, it was drinking. Oh, it stopped. Darn it. We actually got to see it drinking. How cool is that? Looks like it's got its drink now. I wonder if it's gonna try to like go out hunting now. Let's take a look. Maybe Lollabarina are primarily nocturnal. As you notice, it is starting to become nighttime. Oh look, it's actually like shooting out those florets to cause some paralysis on something. What it is, I don't know. Let's go find out. It looks like it's right around the corner here. What's it taking? Oh, it looks like it's paralyzed. It's paralyzed a Dalthodon. Oh, and it looks like it's trying to like it looks like it maybe ate it a little bit, but not so much. It paralyzed it. It's dead. Ooh, it like scraped it. That's crazy. So as you saw, it'll paralyze its victim, its prey, and then it'll, you know, go in for the kill. Very similar to a lot of other venomous animals. They usually will utilize their, you know, their toxins that they have to disable the monster so that they don't have to do as much. Something that like a lot of people actually don't really realize about like predators is that predators don't try to like out-muscle things all that much. Dug up earth of a Congolala. Oh, it looks like there might be a Congolala nearby. But a lot of times predators don't try to when they're hunting, they are not focused on like trying to find something really big that's going to be difficult to hunt because that's what they want to do. It's like they're going to look for the easiest thing. They do not want to put a lot of effort into eating. They want to save their energy for like not dying, you know. So it's why a lot of things don't really want to fight. It's why a lot of things, while they could technically easily kill us, they don't usually want to because we're too much of a risk. We're actually too much of a risk. Like, we're too risky to fight. They want to have as little risk as possible when it comes to hunting. It looks like this Lollabarina has actually just disappeared entirely. That was really fascinating. That was actually really cool. We just kind of followed him around and we were like, what is this Lollabarina gonna do? It's really cool. Oh, if we look over here, we actually see a pack of congas. And it looks like they're sort of migrating somewhere. Let's follow them. Let's follow these congas and see where they're going. Lead the way, congas. Tell us where we're gonna go. It looks like the congas might actually be meeting up with Oh no, what happened? Oh, look! If you look here, this Gyarados actually just killed a Dalthodon. It came out of the water and just killed it. Now it's feasting. Look at that. We just missed it. Ooh. You look, it looks like it might be taking... Oh no, it's not taking... Oh no, it looks like it's trying to fight. It looks like one of the Dalthodons is trying to fight it. Oh, that might not be so smart, buddy. That might not be so smart. Ooh, what are you doing? That might not be the smartest idea. Oh wait, but the Dalthodon might be leading it to the Congalala. No, the Gyjos has seen right through him, Chad. The Gyjos saw right through him. Was like, nah, I'm not doing this. Here it looks like we got some congas that are just, you know, sleeping, chilling out. It looks like they're belly sleepers. Very interesting. And here we actually see the big kahuna of the pack, the Congalala. Looks like it's surveying its territory. What's it gonna do? We got some Harpios here that they're pretty loud. They don't really, you know, because they fly in the air and there's a lot of monsters here that don't necessarily fly in the air. They kind of just ignore a lot of other monsters. Just kind of ignore them. Yeah, if you look here, we got this this Congalala here, kind of strutting its way through its territory, establishing dominance. If you notice here, its eyes are actually glowing gold in the dark. Perhaps that might indicate that it's a nocturnal creature. It is primarily a nocturnal creature. You never know. Why don't we actually take a look at our large monster field guide? Large fang beasts with pink fur and a distinct crest, which the males sculpt with plant oils and juices is a sign of virility. Congalala are common in temperate forest and are therefore well researched. They're big eaters and love mushrooms, which they absorb and then exhale as a variety of potent breaths that inflict poison, blast, paralysis, and more. As scary as they look with their big teeth, they're actually just plain herbivores. They only eat mushrooms. Eat lots and lots of mushrooms. And you can see they got that really large crest there. Uh-oh. It looks like it spotted us. Uh-uh. We're gonna have to be real careful, chat. Uh-oh. It looks like it spotted us. One thing to kind of keep in mind about the Congalala is that it utilizes... It's one of the very few monsters that will actually weaponize its digestive system against you. And I gotta tell you, that is terrifying indeed. It is a very terrifying concept. Oh, if we look here, it's actually eating what looks like to be a poison mushroom. Now you notice that it has a poison breath. It's crazy. Oh no! And it looks like, just like monkeys of our own world, it likes to throw poop. Oh! It likes to throw poop. Uh-oh. It looks like I have been hit with what's called stench. You know, the Congalala is actually a truly fascinating creature, because not many monsters can utilize their digestive system as a means of, you know, deterring enemies and attacking, and attacking potential prey. It's a very interesting monster. Oh, it just took a poop and threw it into its tail and then threw it at me. So chat, turns out Capcom really wanted to be as authentic as possible with Congalala, to the point that they actually gave it an animation of pooping. Good job, Capcom. Good job. I think now we could probably give the Congalala its space. Let's continue our journey and see what else we can find. We have some Dalthodons here. We have more Congas here. It looks like they're kind of just being around the Dalthodons, but not doing much of anything. And if you look here, we're actually getting into more of a forest, into a more traditional foresty area. While this place is called the Scarlet Forest, one thing to consider is that there are a couple different types of there's a couple different types of biomes, I guess. You know, if we go over here, we're actually going to see a lot of water in a very water area. We have a couple waterfalls here, which is very cool. If you notice, we actually have some Dalthodon here. If there was a Gyjos here, this would be a prime hunting area for them. It looks like there might be one Gyjos over here, actually. Very neat. That Gyjos seems like it's not particularly hungry. You know, if we go in here, we're actually going to find some very interesting stuff, you know. Just because there's a waterfall doesn't mean there's nothing behind it. You look here, we have found a interior cave area that has like a whole body of water inside of it with a lot of rare fish.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Let's see if we can catch ourselves some fish.
Don't mind if I do.
Look at that, we got some platinum fish. Look at that. You know, if we come under here, we actually can find some very, very rare, some aquatica, which are these cool little, like, coral things that it looks like, you know, the humanoid population of the area can utilize to, you know, kind of just make some pots and stuff. See if we can capture ourselves some more fishy fish. Ooh, look at that. We caught ourselves lots of fishy fish. Of course, the rest of them have all scattered. Ooh, you know, actually, let's come take a look over here, because I think we might have found one of the native people of this area. So if you look here, ooh, there's actually 4 of them here. Now what we have here, these are the Woodwoods. The Woodwoods have been in the Scarlet Forest for a very long period of time, according to discussions with other you know, people of the Forbidden Lands. Let's talk to Chumber. You only know few tasty findings. Thank you for the follow, World Wildlife Federation, United Kingdom. How are you today? Hello, 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 hello. I hope you're doing well today. You only know few tasty forest findings. I teach you all of them. Team all. Which particularly... Whoa! Thank you for the $5. I have to, thank you for the $5, Shep. Or I guess the 5 British pounds. Now I have to go find a monster and take a selfie with it. Which is going to be funny, because I've put my character in a maid outfit just like my VTuber model. What is the nearest monster? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Catacabra OnlyFans photo shoot. You know what? I will also do that. I will take a photo with the Congalala, and I will take a photo with Congalala. Never mind, I won't take a photo with Congalala because Congalala has decided that it doesn't like me anymore. Well, a huge thank you for taking part in Virtually Unstoppable. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I wish I could actually do more. But I don't know, my body has been betraying me a little bit. But I'm feeling a lot better now. Alright, you know what? Just for you, Shep. Not only are we gonna go, take a photo shoot with the Chatacabra, it's gonna be a photo shoot with a tempered Chatacabra. The big boy. The biggest of boys. Tempered OnlyFans. Let's go. Tempered OnlyFans. Ooh, wait. Are we in the Sandtide right now? Is this Sandtide? Ooh, we are in Sandtide. Alright, let's go take our OnlyFans photo shoot. They're all oily. Everything is oily. Everything is oily. There's nothing that's not oily.
On my way there.
Do 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Also, if you want, you can tell me to go. You can tell me to tweet something. If anything, I could tweet the picture that we take and say this is for our Chatacabra OnlyFans. I'll do that if you're okay with that. I'll do that for you. Okay. Hello, Chatacabra. It's photo mode time. Wait. No! Chatacabra, you're supposed to stay here. Supposed to stay here. I want to take poses with you. Look at the size of that scar. Oh my god, he actually has a real big... He has a scar on his tongue. Ooh, how did he get that? What did you do to get that? How did you do this to yourself, Chatacabra? How? Oh no. I have to take a selfie with it attacking me. OnlyFans is rough work. It really is. You know, yesterday we talked a little bit about how the Chatacabra will oil up its arms using its tongue saliva. If you notice here, its arms are a little oily now. A little bit oily. If we look at if we get to see it correctly, we'll actually see it oil up its arms even more and then put a bunch of rocks on there, which is really cool. Oh no, OnlyFans is truly rough work. How am I supposed to get this done? Oh my goodness. I have to figure this out really quick. Oh, you know what? This actually might work. Hang on. I wonder. Oh, I have to actually like go into poses. Oh, I can't use my radio menu. You can pause it. Well, I'm in a private lobby. I can't actually pause the game. I was in a private lobby because I thought I was going to have somebody with me today, but I don't, which I wasn't 100% expecting somebody to be with me. I was just kind of preparing for it. So now we have to do this, live, if anything. We have to do it live. Hang on. I don't know why, but I like how I looked over here like this. I felt very cute for a second. You know? Can I be honest, chat? You know what's like weird about today? You know what's weird about some people today? Some people today don't like looking... Excuse me? Did that Chatacabra just leave? Is there another one? Alright, you know what? Hang on. Don't worry. I got this. I got this. You know, it's kind of interesting. I didn't know you could actually just bust out the barbecue grill and rest. That actually is something that I only found out today. I'm not entirely a fan of being brought back to the camp, but you know, Chat. There's a boy here. We're gonna go get him. We're gonna go take our cool selfie, okay? We're gonna do it.
I'll check our supplies.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it, chat. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take our OnlyFans made selfie with the Chatacabra here at the Oasis. As long as it hopefully doesn't like just abandon us. Please don't abandon us. Oh, he actually looks kind of big. Give me a second. Ooh, he's a silver boy. Look at that. He's a silver boy. Look at him. Look at how big he is. He's a silver boy. How do I hide UI? Right. Alma, get out of the way. This is my OnlyFans, not yours. Alma, I can't believe Alma's done this to us. Alma, why are you like this? Oh, jeez. She gets in and she's waving. We're trying so hard to get a picture with the Chatacabra. Okay, take care of it, cat. Oh. I can do this. I can do this. I'm getting better. What is this? See, chat, this is the true, like... You guys don't understand. This is the... Oh my god, what is I Ray Dow doing here? What you guys don't understand is this is the true, like, difficult end game of Monster Hunter Wilds, is trying to get a photo with a monster and not being able to pause. Ugh! Oh, look at that. He's covered in sand now. Let me, like, come all the way over here. Let me see. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it from here. I was so close. I have to be like a god at menuing if I want to get this done. I have to actually be a god at menuing. Let's see. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, perfect. All right, stepbrother, you're stuck. I get it. Okay, you were not stuck for long enough. Please. Oh wait. Oh my god. Chatacabra found us a coin. Holy shit. Okay, where are you going? Okay, he's running away. Let's see if we can be sneaky about this. Alright, let's see if we can be sneaky. Maybe we can be sneaky about this. That's kind of neat. I know. I've actually learned so many cool things just by, like, going around and looking at wildlife and seeing what they do. It's actually very cool.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Alma, get out of the picture! Okay, can you, like, please let me do this? Just please let me take this picture. I beg. It's all I want to do. That's not what I want to... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Okay, now I'm playing, like, actual hard mode. I'm playing like actual hard mode right now. Okay. Oh, geez. Must make the ground so moist. Look at it. The ground is actually so moist. Of course, we are in the desert, so it kind of like unmoistens very quickly because, you know, the sand is getting all the moisture. Let's take a look-see. Can I get this done? Okay, I think I did it, actually. I think I did it. I think we got a good selfie. I did it. I took 2 pictures. Yeah, see, now you're sinking into the ground, stupid. I'm sorry, Chatacabra. I shouldn't have called you stupid. That's really mean and rude of me. You know, I'm gonna let you hit me for that. Alright, I deserve that. I deserve that. You know what I actually think is kind of neat? So, you know how, like, the moisture is getting absorbed in the sand and occasionally, like, sand traps form? I wonder if the moisture from the sand, or from the moisture from his tongue that's getting absorbed in the sand, is actually making the sand trap, so he's actually getting himself trapped. That would be cool. That would actually be such a cool thing. Oh, the Talioths are going on him now. They are not happy. Much like life. Much like life, I am the reason for my own silliness happening sometimes. Oh, look at that. You know, if we actually like look at the Talioths, yesterday we watched them try and fight like a gold crown Chemitrese, and they just got decimated. But they're fighting this Chatacabra. They're having a pretty good time. They're having a pretty easy time with it, honestly. Of course, they ran away now. I'll try one more picture. How about that? That's too close. All right. Oh shit, hang on. Adjust vertical position, lateral. Did not work. Oh, we got a couple pictures. Alright, I gotta go look for the pictures. I don't remember where they are in the game folder. I'll find them. And then I'm gonna post it on... I'm gonna post it in your Discord chat, but then I'm also gonna post it on Twitter. If you're okay with that. Let's see. Do-do-do. Let's see, we got this. Let me post it here. And let me get it in the Discord.
Let's cleanse that status.
I'm gonna post it in Wild's discussion. Hang on, I don't want that. There we go. All right. There it is. Wonderful. Awesome. You guys are awesome, wonderful people, and I love you very much. Wait, where are we at right now? Oh! Oh, no. It looks like the Talioth want to fight us now. Well, unfortunately, Talioth, we cannot fight you today. We have to go back and continue our exploration of the Scarlet Forest. We're gonna actually... We're gonna take a deeper dive now into the local community here of the Woodwoods. Here we've actually gone ahead and made our way to the primary Woodwood hideout. You notice here we have lots of Woodwoods here that actually talk with a lot of the other tribes of the Forbidden Lands. As you can see here, we have Godigog. That's such a great name. Look at that. Look at his name, Godigog. And look at what he's wearing. What's really cool... Wait, actually, isn't that the... Wait, isn't that the logo? Isn't that the Wilds logo? Dude, he just, like, found random, like, Wilds logos on the ground. He's just wearing them. That's awesome. What's very neat about the Woodwoods is they're very peaceful, but they also have a very, very, this for that, you swap. Ooh. Which do I want to get? I'm gonna actually need... I need both of these right now, actually. Again soon. What's cool is you can actually, like, trade with them. They're very neat. They're very nice to you. They speak kind of funny, but, you know, that's actually part of their charm. And here we have Bearbelly. What do you have to say to us? Picturesque. Pretty picturesque. As you can see, they actually try very hard to speak a lot of the words that we do, but they have their own little funny affliction or inflection of them. I know how to speak. If you look here, this looks to be the primary chieftain of this group of Woodwoods named Plum Peach. One interesting thing is when some of the hunters were here earlier, they actually helped this this primary chieftain person deal with a Congalala, and as you can see here, they value the Congalala fur very much. So much so that Plum Peach is now resting on a bed of Congalala fur while also wearing Congalala fur.
Bounty follows toil, toil well.
Bounty follows toil, toil well. You can hear their very interesting method of speaking. It's very cool. One other thing is, besides being kind of like scavengers, they're also very good at fishing. You can see here, they have lots and lots of fish. They're very wonderful people. Moose Sharp Eye. This for that, you swap.
Next time we swap.
Next time we do swap, we will swap. Ooh, what's this guy wearing? Oh, look at those like blue gems he's got on him. That's really neat. Some of them have like little horns. Some of them have like cool, you know, blue things on them. You know, there is actually an upper level here we can take a look at. Let's do that. Let's figure out how we get to the upper level. I don't remember how to do that, but we're gonna find out. Oh, here we go, upper level. Hiya! As you can see here, this is an area that a lot of the Woodwoods would like to gather. There is a point in time, I don't remember if it's nighttime at the season of plenty or nighttime in the season of fallow, but the Woodwoods will gather here and they actually will trade things with each other in this sort of like kind of gift-giving ritual. It's very much like a Secret Santa, except they're not limited to Christmas. It's very cool. That Woodwood just disappeared into thin air and I'm kind of nervous now. I'm a little bit nervous, chat. Why did a Woodwood disappear into thin air? That's not right. Also, I feel like I should be able to go through these doors, but I cannot. Oh. It's fine, my legs are fine. My legs are fine. There's a tempered Uthduna here. Perhaps we can actually see the apex of this area if I can be smart about it. Let's go ahead and take the long way over there. See if we get lucky and run into it. What sort of items? Consumables, parts? You've never done that? So it's honestly just a lot of random stuff. Sometimes they'll be like, hey, give us nitro shroom and I'll give you bitterbug essence. It is very random. It is extremely random. Sometimes you get something good, but a lot of times it's actually just random. But it's kind of cool because you see all of them together. It's very neat. And here we are approaching the apex of the Scarlet Forest. This is not just an Uthduna, but a tempered Uthduna. A silver crown at that. My goodness, a silver crown. Oh, it is eyeballing us. I have to be real careful. Okay, we gotta be real careful. We do not want to get flopped on. If you notice, it has this very thin membrane around it. This is actually like a veil that kind of protects it from a lot of conventional attacks. And this is this apex is very girthy boy. You have to be very careful around it because it knows how to utilize its girth to the fullest. It's being a water monster, it understands how to handle how to use its girth to gain control over the water. As you can see, even with just a single swipe of its paw, it can create a devastating wave. Ooh. You look at that, it's utilizing tail, it just makes a huge, devastating wave. I was actually kind of worried it might have gotten enraged. Oh no! Being an aquatic monster, it actually can go into the water. It looks like it might be attacking us with its signature spray, or not, or signature big splash attack. Kind of weird that it doesn't have a spray. Yeah, it is a little weird because, you know, the Mizusune, which is monster that has a spray was recently sighted in the Scarlet Forest. Oh my goodness, is it leaving? Oh, if you look. Oh, I don't have my thing up right now. Oh. It looks like the Youth Duna had enough of us. They didn't want to deal with us anymore. You could say that, you know, very similar to how, like, an Anjanath can, like, spray fire, but a Fulgur Anjanath just kind of has, like, electricity it manipulates. It's almost like Mizu is the regular Anjanath to Uthduna being Fulgur Anjanath. I don't know. That's like my autism kind of going off, because, like, it seems more like Uthduna wants to enhance itself with water rather than, like, actually use water, if that makes sense. Ooh, this is actually a very interesting phenomenon right here. I think this only happens during the season of Fallow, maybe during Inclemency, but the water here is actually red. There's a couple of theories about this. Some of the Monster Hunter ecologists say that the reason that the water here is red is because it's taking some of the coloration of, like, Lullabarina florets, and it's just turning the water red. So it's kind of crazy, because you see this, and, you know, some people might be like, "Oh my God, it's a river of blood." Not quite a river of blood. It's just you know, some red water. And what's interesting is apparently it somehow does not get any of the toxins from the Lullabarina florets. Very interesting indeed. Another thing that's pretty cool here is we actually have a very deep and interesting underwater area here we can look at. What's very interesting here too is it looks like, if you remember when we were at the where was it? When we were at the my brain's stopping right now. When we were in the Windward Plains, we went underground and we actually saw the sort of like the Wilk, like, land vein thing where all, you know, the energy was coming over to kind of, you know, keep the area, you know, alive and whatnot. It seems like that's here. But what's also here, and that's very interesting, is you notice, like, these are actual, like, ruins of buildings. Like, you can tell that, like, somebody built something here.
We should try to avoid any hazards as we investigate.
So, at some point, there must have been... There absolutely must have been, like, a regular civilization of people here. Because, like, why else would there be ruins of what looks to be man-made structures, right? Clearly, these are man-made structures. Like, look at this. These are clearly man-made structures. So, who was here? Who was here? We may never know. Or it was probably the Wyverians. When in doubt, it's the Wyverians. When in doubt, chat, always blame the Wyverians. Rashid, it's always Rashid. It's always freaking Rashid. So while we're here, let's actually take a look at another area. Actually, is it worth even going here? I don't really think it's worth going here because there's not the regular monster that you normally see. I'm gonna reset this area to plenty and see, or Tashin. Ah, it's always Tashin! It's Tashin. He put all the fruits there. It's all his fault. We're gonna take a rest. We're gonna turn it to plenty. Because there's like one more area I want to show you guys about the Scarlet Forest that's pretty interesting, and that's kind of like the upper canopy area. But, you know, you'll see the most life there when it's plenty time.
I'm gonna take a cat nap.
A potential target has appeared.
Okay, hang on.
When you're ready.
Why is there no cuckoo? Why is there no cuckoo? This is terrible. Oh, look at these little guys. What? Yes, I stole them. It's for conservation. The dapper wings. Look at them. Look at these little guys. They're so dapper. You see that? Oh, look at him. They look so... Oh my god, they have fangs. I didn't notice that they had fangs. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Wow. I did not know those little guys had fangs. That actually kind of makes them a little scary, not gonna lie. That makes them a little bit scary. So, there's this whole other area that's this kind of like upper canopy. Oh, you know, actually, look here. Something I actually had not noticed before. Look here. If we take a look out here, there is a lot of man-made structure ruins here. So much so that it actually goes up very high. Kind of makes you wonder, how large was the Wyverian Empire here? How large was it? Because there is the ruins of Wyveria, which is like the primary city, but like it seems like some of the structures actually extend out really far. Like, look at this.
I'll just hop off for now.
And also there's these like giant sort of bone-like structures here. What could these giant bone-like structures be? Are they ribs of something? Or are they just man-made bones? What could they be? It's very interesting to think about, I think. Like, why is there such a huge amount of man-made structures there? Whee! Totally fine. I don't take fall damage. I'm a hunter. Oh, I have to actually be on my secret for this. Okay. So if you look here, this clearly looks like kind of a nest area.
Looks like a natural trap.
Again, there's also some evidence that, you know, this was part of like a man-made area, but it just sort of eroded over time. Normally, if everything was like fine here, we actually would see Kutku. And what's pretty interesting is Cuckoos are normally very territorial. Let me look at the thing here. Bird wyverns with impressive beaks and large ears, they tend to be skittish but sometimes initiate attacks on a perceived threat. Yan cuckoo arrive in a large group during the season of plenty in the Scarlet Forest. The absence of eggs or young suggests the purpose of this is not to be, but rather to seek out mates and nourishment. Interesting. I think what's kind of interesting about that is, like, this is not the primary habitat for Kutku. Like, they come here for a very specific purpose. Also, what's this? I actually don't think I've ever been around here. Wait a second. Why is there just a Woodwood hanging out here? Oh, look at him. He's having, like, the time of his life. Not a care in the world. I don't think I've actually been here. I've never been to this, like, area. I don't think I've actually ever been to this area. How insane. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, I've never actually been back here. Oh, am I about to, like... Wait, are we gonna find a new camp? I've never been here. What could be over here?
Should be safe from monsters here.
I never knew there was an area here for a camp. Wow. Look at this crazy view here. Wow. Oh, I can't set up a camp here. No, this is a tragedy. I never knew about this area. And look at this, we got a whole bunch of woodwoods here. They're just like, they're hanging out having the best time. What do you have to say, Sassafrill? Wyver old thing, we gather, we protect. Yeah. Oh, hello, little man. What's up, little man? He looks so happy. Look at him. Look at he. I had no idea that there was a whole area over here. Like, I had no clue. This is actually such a great spot for a camp, for real. Like, I like this area too, but like, this is actually kind of a great area. What's around? Well, there's Tempered Lollabarina. There's a Rathian. We could follow the Rathian around and see if it decides to hunt anything. See how it interacts with the area. Let's do that for a little bit. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. There it is, the Rathian. Gotta be real careful. These are very, very vicious little guys. You know, I kind of wonder. One thing is, okay, never mind. I've immediately been proven wrong. One thing I actually kind of want to observe is I want to see if some monsters will only attack you if you face them. Like, if you're actually, like, turned around from them before they aggro you, if they just leave you alone. As you can see, this Rathian is not happy we've come into its territory. Rathians are a monster that the hunters have known about. The Hunters Guild have known for a very long time. They've been around, and they're the female wyverns that the Rathalos will mate with. You can tell because they have a distinct looking crown with like a long spike on the chin. Their tail is a lot more round, kind of like a mace with spices on there. Or with spikes on there. They have their green coloration. And also, if you notice, they have a bit of spikes on their shoulders as well. A couple different things that'll help you differentiate a Rathian from a Rathalos. Also, Rathian tend to spend a lot more time on the ground than a Rathalos. Also, thank you, Kaylin Subashi, for the follow. I hope you're doing... Oh my lord, it just shot fire at me and it missed. Oh. Oh no. It looks like a Conga's really trying its luck against it. Oh, that might not be a great idea, buddy. Yeah, I don't think that Conga had a good time trying to go up against that Rathian. Looks like... Yeah, it's dead. That Conga picked a fight it couldn't win. What I really want to do is I want to see if maybe this Rathian will hunt something. Now, could I put on my ghillie mantle? Yes, I could. But I also think it's kind of interesting to kind of have it like look at us and fight us for a little bit and see if we can figure out anything. Oh, my meal effects have worn off. That's a little terrifying, to say the least. Perhaps now might be a good time to ghillie mantle. We ate. Where'd it go? Oh, it looks like it's changing areas. Let's go follow it. Oh, look at that. It's actually running on the water. It's not using its wings. Let's see if it actually is going to be doing something right now. So it looks like it might still be trying to find us, though it's not going to have a very good time because we're wearing our ghillie mantle. So we are camouflaged from this monster perfectly. Ooh, it's sniffing for something. I wonder what it could be sniffing for. You know, looking at it, it seems like it might be kind of big. Nope. Normal size.
Please don't let it spot me.
One thing that's actually kind of cool, I don't know if a Rathian will do it, but I know a Rathalos does it, is it might hunt something, and then it'll take it up in the air to take it to its nest up in the canopy. Maybe it'll do that if we follow it for long enough. Kind of wish there was some, like, stealthy armor I could use to not be caught at all. I don't know if there is. I only know there's that for small monsters, but nothing for big monsters. Where? Ooh. Oh, if we look around here, there's actually some pretty neat looking crabs here. They got some plant life on them. I wonder what happens if we do this. We got flora shell crabs. Very neat. All right. Kind of worried that this Rathian is still looking for us. It's getting dangerously close. Uh-oh. The ghillie mantle's worn off. You can't see me. I'm not moving. Can't see me. Can't see me. Nope. Staying perfectly still. We should be fine as long as we stay perfectly still. Yeah? We should be fine, chat. We should be fine. Just stay perfectly still. Stay quiet. That's the most important thing. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Stay still. There. All right. Now let's follow it.
Hello there.
Hi, Carrie. That actually scared me a little bit, not gonna lie. Let's follow that Rathian and see what we can find out about it. I think we found it. Now, what's it doing here? We gotta make sure to keep our distance. Oh, look at that. It's marking its territory, scratching at the ground. Oh, it's coming this way. We gotta be real careful. We gotta be real careful about it. Keep our distance. Hide behind this tree. Fascinating. The Rathian's moving around trying to figure out its next meal, I believe. Also on the lookout for predators. Rathian, as powerful as they are not the top predator here. So even they have things they gotta worry about. we're lucky, we might be able to get up a little close and take a look at this scratch mark it put down. Oh, see, look at that. It looks like it actually took off some of the excess nail from its claws and did a scratch mark here. How cool. Oh, there it is. Gotta be careful. We don't want to become this Rathian's next meal. You know, the green that it has here is actually very good for camouflage, considering this is a very greenish area.
These ones have such a strong scent.
Ooh. Looks like we have a school of rainbow minnows here. I think they're rainbow minnows? What are they?
Researching endemic
Stardusters, that's what they're called.
you know?
School of Stardusters. We managed to capture a couple of them. Oh, we have to be a little careful. It looks like something may have spotted us. No, I think we're fine right now. You gotta stay away from this Rathian. We don't want to get caught out by it. What could this Rathian be doing here? I wonder. What's going through its mind? What's going through her mind right now? I'm worried that this Rathian is like actually afraid of us here. Oh! Hello. There's a little Gaijos here. I love the Gaijos. They're so cool. Our saw-faced crocodilians. You know, if we listen enough, you see here we got these harpinos here. They're actually making a lot of sound because they're trying to intimidate us out of the area. You know, they are definitely a creature whose bark is much worse than their bite. Their bark is much worse than their bite. They are not very scary to deal with. They're just trying to make as much noise as they can to get things to go away. But, you know, we will not be deterred. Ah, it looks like our Rathian is heading out. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it potentially doing some interesting hunting behaviors. Now, where could our friend have gone?
On my way there.
There it is, over here. Ooh, our Rathian has actually gone into an area with a herd of Dalthodons. This might be the hunting that we've been talking about happening soon. Perhaps it will actually hunt some Dalthodons here. Oh. There's a conga here. That was actually kind of scary. I was not expecting there to be a conga right there. As you can see, the Dalthodons here are kind of keeping themselves in like almost a phalanx formation to try and keep themselves protected from this Rathian, but I don't think it's going to work very well. They try to stay in large groups so that predators won't attack them, since they're going to have to deal with all of them. But for Rathian, doesn't matter how many there are, they're no match. It looks like they're slowly trying to move their way forward because they don't want to deal with the Rathian, but it looks like the Rathian might be coming back. They're trying to scuttle their way to their original destination while keeping their heads forward in front of the Rathian. They don't want this Rathian attacking them. They're going to try and be on alert as much as they can. This Rathian is coming straight towards me, and I am not a fan of that. You know, if you look here, there's actually some Venus flytrap style plants here that are occasionally eating the little butterflies.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Oh no, it's still coming straight for me. Coming right to these congas. What are these congas gonna do? There was the one conga that tried to fight it, but it just kind of got its butt kicked. Congas, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, those congas are running from me. Where is this Rathian going? Hey, I have done nothing to you. We don't need to fight. Oh. You know, one thing I actually do want to do before we forget about it, I want to see if I can spawn a Mizu here. I want to spend some time following the Mizu. I think that'd be really cool. Hello, Marks. How are you? H. I think it'd be very neat if we could follow a Mizu around and kind of get an idea of what it does. We just need one to spawn.
Let's take a quick break.
There's only 2 congas here. I don't like this. How are you, Marks? I hope you're doing pretty good. Doing good. Hope things are going well. I think things are going okay. They're doing pretty okay.
Time for a quick break.
For sure.
Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-ba-ba.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Okay, we got a tempered conga, a tempered Rathian, and a Rathalos. I mean, Rathalos seems interesting, but I kind of want to follow a Rathalos in another area. Let's see if I can get the Mizu to spawn. Because I don't think there's a lot of documented information about Mizu in terms of like what it does if you're just like following it around. Perfect. Chat, we found a Mizu. We found a Mizu, chat. All right, let's follow this guy around and let's figure out what's going on. So let's actually take a look at the Mizu here and let's read what it's gonna say. Specifically evolved Leviathans with sleek, lithe bodies, Mizusune can secrete a particular foam that covers their foes in immobilizing bubbles. Once their prey's movement is impaired, they'll likely close in with spry dance-like movements. Very neat. Another thing is apparently every Mizusune we fight is actually male and also horny. Oh, he looks like a little guy.
Materials too. Check your field pouch.
Oh, chat, look, he's a baby. Look at him, he's a baby. We're not gonna hunt him, but look at him, he's a little baby. He's just a little guy. Look at him, he's a little guy.
A little gathering goes a long way.
We're gonna take a look here. It looks like it's kind of on the prowl for something. We don't know what. How interesting. Not only did we find a Mizu, but we found a little guy. Oh, look at that. We're actually seeing it hunt for fish. Look at that. It's using the bubbles to kind of mess the water, and then it'll knock the fish out of the water. How cool was that, Chad? How cool. Hungry Mizu. This game is very cool. Like the devs really spend a lot of time like dealing or kind of like making sure everything was like an actual living creature. We have to be careful. It looks like this Mizu might be following us. We don't want this Mizu to come and attack us, so we're gonna be backing up and kind of keeping our distance. Does look a little bit agitated. Gotta be a little careful.
My whiskers are awfully sensitive.
I can't help but want to touch them, but I'll refrain.
What is this kind of strange movement it's doing? Where is it going? Oh, it looks like it's moving to a different area. Maybe we can capture it swimming. Look at that. Look at how pretty it is swimming. It's keeping its head above the water like a dragon. Wow. Look at that. Maybe if we're lucky we can capture... No, we can't act... I don't know if we can get in there before it actually comes out of the water. We might. You know, if we come over here, we might actually be able to jump over this area and get some neat little stuff about it. Wow, look at that! See, look at that.
I'll just hop off for now.
We've managed to make it here before it, so we're gonna keep our distance. See if we can find out anything it wants to do. It is possible it might try to... Uh-oh. It's spotted us. We have to keep our distance. We really don't want it to get agitated with us. This is its territory. We have to respect it. Doesn't matter if it's a little guy. We gotta respect them. It's the same with crocodilians. They might be little guys. They'll still rip your fingers off if you let them. Granted, this won't rip your finger off. It'll probably just kill you, but you know what I mean. Gotta respect it. perhaps we could maybe get a tiny bit closer, get a better look at it. Ooh. It's taking itself out of the water now, and it looks like it's choosing to go on land to another area. Let's see how it traverses the land. Be careful and keep our distance. We don't want to agitate him. Do 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 do. So what could this Mizu be thinking right now? Oh, we have to be, it has to be a little careful. It's heading towards an area with a bunch of congas. Usually where there's a bunch of congas, a congalala cannot be far behind. This might be encroaching on its territory. Being a smaller Mizu, it could potentially have trouble with a conga. Oh no, it looks like the Conga have decided that they want to try and beat up this, Mizu, but looks like Mizu's dance moves are just far too powerful. Oh no. Oh no, it looks like it spotted us, chat. We have to be careful. You notice here, it utilizes bubbles in a very interesting manner. We have to be real careful not to get hit by them. We're right now in its home turf in the water. This is where
My fur's all slippery.
this is where the Mizusune will shine, in the water. You gotta be real careful. Ooh. We'll take a little bit of a moment to see how this Mizu deals with a perceived threat. As you can see here, it's got some bubble moves it tries to do in order to, you know, get us to be slippery. With how it moves, you almost would think it doesn't have any bones. It has complete control over its body and how it moves, making it so that its full body can be a deadly weapon. Oh. Looks like I have a little bit of bubbles on me. I gotta be real careful. Uh-oh. I gotta be careful. I have enough bubbles on me that I am now a slippery boy. Oh no, it looks like it's actually attracted the ire of some dark hornets. Now these dark hornets might have a really... Now, I might struggle a little bit with these Dark Hornets. These Dark Hornets are quite small and hard to fight. They don't have a lot of health, and they're not very strong. The Mizu can whack them in one hit, but they are pretty small. You gotta be real careful. I think for safety, we're probably going to go ahead and put on our ghillie mantle. See if it'll stay away from us for a little bit. Hopefully we won't get caught by it. Oh, we gotta be careful. Coming right here. It's looking for us. Notice how on its front legs it actually has this like one extra claw on either hand that's extra long. I wonder what that extra long claw is for. Probably fish.
I gathered some materials too. And check their field pouch.
Now where could this guy be going? Perhaps we might actually be able to see it doing something other than walking. Maybe. And we've seen it swimming. Looks like it's just slowly walking to another area. Perhaps, you know, maybe it's tired itself out. It's time for a rest. Oh no, it looks like our ghillie mantle's worn off. We gotta be extra careful here. Luckily, the sound of my slinger seems to not bother it too much. Oh, it looks like it's heading back to its fishing hole. Perhaps we'll see it catch some more fish. Ooh. What's it looking for? Look at that. It's almost fox-like. Stay away. I have no quarrel with you. Oh, jeez. We're gonna have to run, chat. We gotta run. Oh, it's coming for us. Oh, he coming. Oh! I have no quarrel with you. Alright, looks like we might be able to kind of make our way back and see if it's going to do anything. I don't think it sees us. I think we're fine. What are you looking for, little man? What are you looking for? You gotta stay away from it. It's too dangerous. This Mizu does not want us in its territory. It's very clear. It looks like it's on patrol trying to find anybody in its territory. It does not want anyone around. Oh, looks like these Dalthodon are, they're not happy with the Mizu being here. Oh, look at that. It looks like it's kind of keeping some bubble foam in this area. It's just, you know, it's not really doing very much with it. It's just kind of leaving its own little trail. It's like establishing this is my territory. Do not mess with me. Take a look. We got some foam traces.
I think these might be tracks.
Clearly marking its territory does not want anybody to mess with it. While not the primary apex, it'll still flex its strength. Oh, it looks like here's a little baby Dalthodon kind of separated from the rest of its herd. I don't know what this animal is up here.
Researching endemic life is part
A
of
dazzle wing. I've never seen a dazzle wing.
A little gathering goes a long way.
Oh no, the Mizu's left. Well, chat, I think we learned a whole lot about Mizusune here today. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna head here real quick. I don't think we're gonna do Oil Well Basin today. I do want to, we'll probably do Oil Well Basin tomorrow. I don't know if Oil Well Basin is going to be a place that is as, if it's going to have, like, as many things for us to look at as other places, but, you know, that's fine.
The people from Azu's told me to tell you that yes. Somebody wants to make
Can I get anything? Ooh, I do need Dalthodon wool. Look in here because I need things. Ooh, Wyvern coin. All right, chat. I want to thank you guys for being here with me today. Thank you for the donations. I like this. I like this little thing that we're doing here with with this sort of like docu-safari thing. We're finding out a lot of very cool things. Just letting you guys know, we're finding out a lot of really cool things about the game. And honestly, that's like really interesting to me. It's really interesting that we're finding out a lot of really cool things about the game. Let me go back here and we're gonna take a look and see what we find. I want to look at people doing the virtually unstoppable stuff. Sorry, give me 1 second. Why don't we raid somebody else doing virtually unstoppable stuff right now? It looks like this guy's actually doing a virtual tour of a zoo. That's actually a really good idea. I kind of wish I thought of that. But thank you guys for being here today. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I'm sorry if the Godzilla meme didn't go off, but we're gonna rate this person who's doing a virtual tour of a zoo. It looks very cool. You know, and thank you guys for the donations to the charity. We're gonna be doing more today, tomorrow, Saturday, possibly Sunday. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm surprised I actually started feeling so much better, which is nice. I'm happy I did. But I hope I can see you guys again soon. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do Oil Well Basin. I think Oil Well Basin is going to be really cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff in Oil Well Basin. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I love you guys so freaking much. All right. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next. Oh, our raid message. Virtually unstoppable raid. That's going to be our raid message anyway. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.